Ah man, turns out traveling the multiverse gangster stuff. But not the serrated spoon. Serrated spoon never lets me down. Please don't ever leave me, serrated spoon. How to harness Satan to get sales. Turns out Satan is just some middle-aged white guy living in Cali. How to harness Satan. Turns out Satan is just some middle-aged white guy. I don't trust leaving pens in my pockets, let alone grenades. I imagine chunks of flesh are harder to get out than ink stains. It's a meal of pure sugar in a bowl with a spoon. I've heard of this diet before. It's called I Want to Die. I don't really need any sugar right now. I'll keep you posted if I do. Maybe start a bake sale. Raise enough money to buy Doug his first car. It's always good to have an emergency gun. Great for escalating or de-escalating the situation, depending on what mood you're in. Pew pew! There's no emergency that requires a gun. It requires wit and mental aptitude. Or I could shoot myself with it and technically get out of this room. Maybe not. Be like the circle. These geometrical beauty standards are really getting out of hand. All shapes are beautiful. You're done, water cooler. You're done!
I've got batteries, baby! I'm not your average refreshing tormentor. I mean, just tormentor. No more refreshing!
It's a hose connected to the water cooler, the source of his watery power. Good idea. However, I can't pull it out. It's fastened on. Say goodbye to your watery power.
Ha! What are you gonna do? Wait till I evaporate?
Comically large faucets. For the person who wants to toll the environment, I am not a huge fan. You could probably be working harder. At least this poster is realistic about office productivity. Billy the Fridge. Oh, I know this guy. He was a popular rapper from the 90s. The only rapper to merchandise white goods. Ironically, Billy the Fridge's best product was his microwave line. Hey, there is a note here. This could be useful. Wait, damn it, it's glued to the books. Damn you, Jim, and your jovial work-related pranks. Knife Spoon is destined for greater things. Hey, it's a 30-something-year-old man that is not that into dancing desktop dancer, the hottest desktop application of the 2020s. The Cone merchandise? Oh, it's got a spring action bum bag. I want one. One does not steal another man's action figure. It's frowned upon in the man-child community. No way. I've used the internet for so long, I forgot how to interact over the phone. Drinking while working is the most desirable skill asset you can ever have on your resume, in my opinion. Followed closely by quick learner. However, it is controversial opinion which comes first. I'll take this for later. Might find an audio tape player somewhere. Now I can go tagging public property. Take that, society. You will have to endure my deep toilet cubicle philosophies. HR departments are really struggling to find new ways to award their employees.
I came to work only drunk twice this week.
Nothing like making creepy replica animatronics to show how much you mean to the company. I'm here, but am I really here? Is it just some simulation? Or am I just the imagination of some guy named Bob, who is trying to zone out while he is being forced to watch a TV show which everyone says is the best? But it's really not that great. The smell from the aircon is like oven-roasted hand lotion. I'm so ashamed I know what that smells like. The Splendid Republic of Pyshinska was the biggest manufacturer of out-of-order signs. They had 3 factories just to make them. It was a booming industry. Lee's always had the best ringtones. Well, it does technically get me out of this room. I technically would be dead. And technically that's not what I want. And I'm pretty sure I'm technically using technically wrong. What happened to all the workers?
Turns out that even Eastern European workers are too expensive. The company found an even more Eastern country which charges half price, so we outsource everything now. They also have tastier sausages and cucumbers. I don't know for sure, I don't have a mouth.
Where am I?
You are in the Dupa Genetics office, which has been repurposed to be my room of agony.
What makes it a room of agony?
I would have preferred to be in a dank dungeon somewhere, but that room's already in use. So I got the office. I thought maybe I could throw in something about office life being a prison. Living to work, not working to live, buying things with money we don't have to impress people we don't like. A bit much?
It's not that bad. If you were a 14-year-old who just discovered Fight Club.
Yeah, you're right.
Why are you keeping me here?
The boss has some reason to keep you here. Something solution to prodigy child problem. Really, I just jumped on the fact that I get to be a giver of agony!
You like giving agony that much?
Well, I'd do anything to not be a water cooler again and hear small talk all day. Every day. Badly retold TV jokes still haunt me to this day.
Are you related to Rumbo, the water henchman?
While we were both sentient water beings, I'd say I'm more of a purebred show dog, while he is more of a disgusting manipulation of breeding. The poor excuse of a dog. Super cute, though. That's the main thing, ignoring chronic illnesses.
You know, I murdered him. It would be wise for you to let me through.
Oh. Honestly, no one liked him anyway. Weird dude. Wanted to be drank by celebrities. That's frowned upon in sentient water culture.
How many of you guys are there?
Well, if you did indeed murder Roombo, there is only me and Water Heater. The rest were killed in a horrible work-related accident.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, I think. What happened?
There was a bring your dog to work day. It was a massacre. I still get flashbacks. No, Woofy. No!
Do you miss being a water cooler?
No, never.
Why not?
Imagine your life consisting only of small talk and badly retold TV show jokes. You're constantly having to hear, ha 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 ha. It's way funnier when he does it. You need to watch it. My only real excitement was when people touched my nipple nozzles.
Can you stop saying nipple nozzles?
Political correctness gone mad, I tell you. I can say nipple nozzles whenever I like. Nipple nozzles.
How's the weather, eh? It's slightly different than usual, thus making me slightly uncomfortable.
Do you want more agony? That's how you get more agony.
Have you seen the latest episode of Mr. Breaking Thrones? You haven't? Oh my god, you haven't lived! How have you not seen it? What a loser! How about that political figure, eh? What an asshole.
Come on, man.
Damn politics, eh? I sure do disagree with things that mean things to other people.
You're really taking this too far.
See, I have some TPS reports to fill out.
Okay.
Statistically, it's more cost-effective to keep the exposed wiring than to fix it. There's a high chance it will remove poorly performing salesmen for you, without any of those pesky redundancy packages. Right cupboard, not as good as left cupboard. It is a corner with no discernible features which would elicit any reaction from me. It's blocked by the water cooler of doom. I need to get rid of him somehow. Maybe I can drink him. Brutal, but effective. What am I? A cleaning person? Only on weekends when I need the extra cash. A coffee mug, vital to office dynamics. Never wash your cup so you can passive-aggressively tell your coworkers who is boss. If only there was some way to drain him of all life.
Don't make me use my claw of agony. Ha ha ha! You will never bypass me!
I've always wanted to be a graffiti artist, majoring in toilet cubicle. Cubicle philosophy always interested me. I could blow my way out. However, last time I used a grenade, I blew off a stranger's arm. He grew it back, but that's not the point. Hello, desktop dancer. This will be now my go-to dancing move. They might be keeping me hostage, but increasing the water bills is just unethical revenge. There's no point anymore. I've already unplugged it. It is the watercolor keeping me from leaving. I can't believe I just said that.
Don't make me use my claw of agony.
Is that not just a plastic cup holder?
It'll still hurt.
See, I have some TPS reports to fill out.
Okay.
What? And be a nerd? That's what you'd want, nerd. You're just a big fat virgin nerd. Or, more realistically, anyone, really, as gaming demographics are quite diverse these days. I don't really need any sugar right now. I'll keep you posted if I do. Maybe start a bake sale. Raise enough money to buy Doug his first car. Communal fridges are where leftovers go to die. Rest in peace. May your moldy covering bring you forgiveness.
You are listening to the fridge, baby. First of all, you better wrap your leftovers. While I wrap, the door was left open, the room is cold. Forget the toaster, I'm the illest in the kitchen. Knocked out the Foreman grill, put the sink in a submission. You should listen, mister, got a real chill bargain. Those opposed wind up on a milk cart. Still starving, chasing pellets like some Pac-Man. Your girlie's getting seconds, got her hands up in my snack bin. And I'm relaxing, the coolest of the coolers. I keep it fresh any less you flush into the sewers. Make maneuvers, I'ma make sure your food's gonna last. I'm the fridge, baby, I'll survive a nuclear blast.
If there was anything I wanted in my life, it definitely is a wrapping fridge. I can't reach. It's too high for me to store my unwanted kitchen accessories. Ooh, nothing. Ooh, a cup? Nice. And here I was hoping the entire universe would be contained in some cheap Swedish furniture. But a cup will do. Yes.
You want to drink me? Too bad. That is not the official cup. You can't do jack shit.
Hey, I'm pretty good at this drawing thing.
Artistic.
I keep telling you, I'll just refill. What the hell? Oh, well then. Enjoy drinking me, you sick bastard.
Time to get my drink on.
One refreshing hour later.
That was pretty refreshing actually, except for the part where he was screaming in agony, begging for his life when I was literally drinking him to death. I was never a huge fan of guided tours. I'm more of a lone wolf myself, putting my own narrative on things. For example, Mona Lisa was an ex-cop down on her luck. Then Da Vinci, the lovable dog, showed her that life is worth living. See, much more interesting. Whoa, this is actually pretty cool. It's a Tupagen with cassette. I heard they only made one batch because children began to herald them as the one true God. Let's do this.
You can do this double check to play audio tapes and video games. Most importantly, you can be used as your US travel map.
Welcome to the official tour for Duper Genetics. We'd like to dispel the rumors of being an evil company and take you on a wonder-filled trip that in no way will cause you any injury. Unless, of course, you are spying for the Ethics Union, in which case we are not responsible for your painful, fatal accident. Emphasis on accident for all you lawyers out there. Hola! Please step onto the red dot at the end of the hall when you are ready.
This really grosses me out. If you're going to use severed legs for decor, at least do it properly. I probably should leave it just in case I start a fire. Hey, this place also leaks radioactive liquid. Glad I share something in common with the owner. This is going to come in handy for small talk later.
Congratulations! You made it to the red dot without dying. You are not Ethics Union scum. This concludes our tour of the Duper Genetics facility. As a closing note, those cheap bastards couldn't pay for any more voiceover. How am I supposed to live on these terrible wages? I'm taking you down with me, Duper Genetics. You hear me? This whole place is going to explode any second! Get away from me!
Thank you again for attending the Dupa Genetics Tour. Have a nice day.
What are these guardrails for? Gnomes? Oh wait. Engraved on the bar it says, constructed in loving memory of Kordak, the gnome after he fell to his grim death. Ugh, weird. Feels like I've been here before. I swear to God, if you do any weird stuff, I'm going to be so upset with you. I'm not sure how effective the silent treatment is on buttons, but I am going to do it. Oh no! Please make it stop. Oh my. Thank God that is over. I was actually a raver one time in my life. Then I was in a fatal shuffling accident. 10 people died that day. That was the day I hanged up my fat pants. After each rave, a baby laser pointer is born. Rave reproduction is a strange process. I used to tease an alley cat with one of these. And it got a restraining order against me.
Oh, mate, it's me, John 3000 again.
Oh God, thank God you called. Is the station still going to explode?
Oh, yeah, about that. I kinda made that up just so I could have a few birds over and have some privacy. You're always at home, mate, and AI needs its privacy. No hard feelings, bear dog.
Ugh, I'm going to unplug you for at least a month next time I see you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can you help me get away from wherever I am?
Yeah, no.
Looks like I'm on my own again. This place ain't so bad. Save for the underlying feeling of doom and extreme anxiety about why someone would teleport me through space and time only to be imprisoned by a talking water cooler. Cupcakes served by a nondescript humanoid, just like how Communist Mama used to make them. Hello?
Welcome to Cuppy Cupcakes. We put the aches in cupcakes, implying that you ache because you ate so much because it was so good, not because you got food poisoning.
Are these gluten-free and vegan?
Yes, most definitely. We make sure they have room to flap their wings and perch.
Isn't that chickens? I would like to purchase a cupcake, please.
Sure, do you have cash, membership, or a coupon?
No, I don't think so.
No cupcake for you.
Why the hazmat gear? Pretty sure we're below the lethal dose in here.
Well, you see, I lived in a radioactive wasteland for so long my body got accustomed to radiation. Now, when I don't get it and breathe fresh air, my body decides to shut down. I'm breathing in pure plutonium now. I love the smell of splitting atoms any time of day.
Why the cupcake avatar?
A nondescript gas mask wearing humanoid figure isn't exactly great for sales.
Good point.
I also get way more matches on online dating sites this way. Although when they find out I'm not a cupcake, it's a bit of a problem. We usually find a middle ground though.
Do you get much business here, or...?
Oh, you have no idea. Office workers' lack of self-control really helps the cupcake business. I just replied to 10 emails. I deserve this. I'll have one more cupcake, then start my diet. Then everyone lost their jobs and I lost a lot of customers. But I've got coupons and memberships now. They will come.
Don't you still need customers for that to be effective?
Don't you ever speak ill of coupons again.
Can you tell me anything about this place?
Sure, it's the Dupa Genetics main facility. They make prodigy children here, as well as other useful products. I have a deal with the CEO that I can set up shop here as long as I provide him with free cupcakes. Although he's dead now and all the employees are gone. But I have coupons. Believe in the coupon.
See ya. I'll peruse your cupcake selection later.
This isn't a cupcake library. Make sure to bring a coupon or cash.
Maybe I should start a cupcake library. The fog on your goggles really brings out your eyebrows. Do you get them threaded? Yeah, I noticed. These feelings. What is this? I feel a special connection with them. Look at those stupid baby arms. Hello, prodigy child hologram. Oh man, this vending machine doesn't have a talking sentient sea creature as a cashier. What a jib. A +1 life could be handy. I've always wanted to ruin my life twice. Adventure game developers are taking advantage of people's urges to point and click for financial gain. Sickening. I've been wary of claims of instant ever since it took me 5 minutes to make 2-minute noodles. What about the boiling water, huh? I can't ever look you in the face again, 2-minute noodles. Cooling fire. The only fire that will cool you down and not sear your flesh while you scream in agony. Neat. Well, instant Swedish people is quite a niche market. I've heard it's had exponential growth over the past 2 years. There are at least 6 different Svens you can purchase, and about 30 Jonases too. Also, it looks a little loose. I might be able to pick it up. Oh, I've heard about this album. It's so geweldt. Satan put this on his top 10 listening list of 2026. Personally, I prefer Satan's top 10 baking recipes. The man has a talent for baked goods. Damn it, just out of my reach. These good-for-nothing mutant arms. A +1 would be nice if I could kill myself. Eating burritos till I die would be a pretty good option. I need to use the keypad if I want it anyway. I don't think it's reachable like the instant Swedish person. Put money in here, thing comes out. A perfect example of the future we live in. Hello, product peddler. I am shocked and appalled. This is the first elevator I've been in which doesn't have the smooth, crisp smell of urine. Someone in management is clearly dropping the ball. It's a plastic dying plant. I was not aware there was a market for shitty broken down house decor. Nah, I'd rather not. Doug thinks that plastic plants are an insult to his species. But which species is he a part of? I always forget. I can see how this went down. Jerry, I love your design, but you know what? I also love fish. Can we get a fish in there? That's a terrible idea, but because you're paying me, okay. Nice.
Oh yeah, high five that. Yeah.
Urge to smoke rising. This fish-based advertising sure is powerful. Urge to smoke. This fish-based advertising.
Thank you for calling maintenance. Someone will be ready to help in 91,234 hours. Also, if this is Bob, the maintenance man, for God's sake, stop forgetting your maintenance code! Write down the elevator button pressing sequence somewhere. If you're going to write it somewhere nearby, like last time, write it in riddle form so others can't use it.
I am on that level, or I should go to the labs.
Troubleshooting mode activated. Please input security code button sequence now. Press again to exit troubleshoot mode.
I think it's time to put in that code. You know, I got this bright idea. I think you should put in that code. Skibbity bop, biddy bop bop, put in that, put that code, skibbity bop. I was sitting alone and I thought to myself, you should put in that code. Hey Matt, I got some life advice for you. Put in that code. You know what is a beautiful day for? Putting in that code. Cody code. Code. I think you should put in that code. Just put in the code. Put in the code. Why haven't you put in the code?
It only opens when I use the controls. It only opens.
Troubleshooting mode activated. Please input security code button sequence now. Press again to exit troubleshoot mode.
I think it's time to put in that code. You know, I got this bright idea. I think you should put in that code. Skibbity bop, biddy bop bop, put that code, skibbity bop. I was sitting alone and I thought to myself, you should put in that code. Hey Matt, I got some life advice for you. Put in that code. You know what is a beautiful day for? Putting in that code. Cody code. Code. I think you should put in that code. Just put in the code. Put in the code. Why haven't you put in the code? It's been over a minute and you haven't put in the code. What are you doing? I'm running out of things to say. I don't know what. Put in the code. I haven't really thought this through. Put in the code. Maybe think about the code. I don't know, man. I've run out of ideas, man. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go.
You can't speak that kind of smack to me. Just because you're doing it telepathically doesn't mean it's not bad manners. You too, Mr. Yum Yums. Ugh, not this again. The names aren't demeaning, they're cute. Just because you're all high and mighty consulting me on corporate sabotage and money laundering, you think you're too good for the name Mr. Mittens? Yeah, I thought so. Nothing else to say.
Hello?
Oh, what? Paradigm? We weren't going to liberate you till like 4 o'clock? Jesus, rollerblading Christ! I had the most delicious bread prepared for lunch. I woke up early for that shit, packed little Tupperware boxes. Now you're telling me I have to wait? Yeah, nice one, Mr. Paradigm. If you weren't the key to taking down Dupa Genetics, you'd be done. Done, Paradigm. Done! No one messes with my spread.
Sorry for liberating myself?
Done. Sorry, I just take my spreads really seriously. It gets the best of me sometimes.
What the hell is going on? Who are you?
I'm the leader of the rebel group Baxt.
What does that stand for?
People against generally shitty things.
Finally, something I can get behind. I like your hat.
Thanks, I got it last week. It's probably my favorite now. As much as I like compliments, I feel like we have more pressing things to talk about.
I'm apparently the key to taking down Dupa Genetics?
Yes, you're the all-important faulty prodigy child. Also, apparently your innards hold the key to world domination.
Whoa, I'm a faulty prodigy child? That's a pretty big reveal. I feel like it should have been more dramatic or heartfelt. You know, the fact I was born for commercial gain in the lab and now they want to dissect me? I pretty much knew that already, but you didn't know that. You're stone cold.
Yeah, well, I'm terrible at this touchy-feely stuff. Last time someone cried in front of me, I just pat them on the head. Anyway, because of this, the Rebel Committee and my telepathic kitties recommended I commission a children's book to help explain it to you. Also because we weren't sure if the deformations affected your brain. Read these first, and I'll tell you how to get out of this mess. Klaus was a big businessman with no ethics who owned the company named Dupa Genetics. He set up head office in Eastern Europe to save money and avoid an ethics law holdup. He was big Mr. Grumpy Face, hating almost everyone and every place. But he did love glam metal music and professional wrestling magic. He thought everyone was stupid for not liking both. That made him mad and sad, so he made an oath to take over the world, so everyone had to listen to glam and watch professional wrestling on every program. He started by inventing the fully customizable prodigy child, perfect for rich parents whose biological children are wild. No longer passing their name to their biological shame. The prodigies eventually inherit their power and wealth after their parents experience a bit of bad health. Little did they know, Klaus still had power over them to help execute his plan of wrestling and glam mayhem. Meanwhile, he made Olaf the Sloth a living candy machine. Vomiting various candy every half an hour was his routine. Olaf loved Klaus. Klaus did not. Constant candy was the only thing he sought. Klaus later died of type 2 diabetes from all the candy. This made Olaf very sad and angry. Olaf made a vow on his deathbed that he will continue his legacy instead. The only problem now that after 12 years, the prodigies suddenly pursue creative art careers. A lot of the time they do performing arts instead of business plans and pie charts. But there was one mutated child facing many tragedies. Not affected, he kept making commercial electro melodies. Now Olaf wants to give Paradigm an autopsy, the key to fixing the defunct prodigy child army, continuing Klaus's plans to only make him happy.
I'm done. I feel like I want all my news relayed to me via rhyme now.
You can keep it for future reference. Did it make sense to you?
While slightly demeaning. Yes.
Yeah, we weren't sure how smart you were, especially after a few months of observation, so we winged it. You bit into Hot Pocket straight out the oven every time.
Hey, I'm a Hot Pocket athlete in training. It takes serious commitment. Also, observation? I'm not going to even ask. So now what?
Basically, we need to get rid of Olaf. Well, not we, mostly you.
Do we really have to? I mean, the whole world domination thing is a pretty big downside, I guess. Also, the part where I'm dissected for scientific purposes is not that great. But he seems like a big cutie. I just wanna. Make him a cute antagonist in an adventure game.
That's true. He is pretty adorbs. Not that keen on listening to glam metal for the rest of my life, though. Sometimes you need that doof or oons.
Although, then I won't be able to make the fattest electronic music album ever made.
I'd say it could have a pretty successful run on community radio.
You take that back. It could reach one-time viral status online. At least. I think.
So anyway, this floating guy here is the only person who knows how to get rid of him.
It can talk?
That's the problem. The dumb asshole tried to escape when I came here to ask him. The teleportation went wrong and ported his limbs around the facility. What you need to do now is collect said body parts, then put them all in the machine. I'll handle it from there. Good luck. Oh, Mr. Mitten says don't mess it up, or he will passive-aggressively push stuff off your desk.
I'll keep that in mind.
Also, I took the restrictions off the elevator now. We put them on because of the 80% failure rate. You should be fine, though. You've reaped enough bad karma, I think. Just look at your face.
Thanks.